you guys? Welcome back to the Golden Special. No rain today, which is great. We got a shit ton of rain last night. There was floods in some parts of our area. Like people got, like their cars got wet inside. People's houses got wet inside. And like this rain was pretty bad. We're supposed to get some more today, but the sun's out. And it's just cold weather with rain, with the wind. So we'll see what happens. Look a little straggly. But we're supposed to get more, so all the way up to Tuesday, so we still have like a couple more days. So we have today, tomorrow, Monday, and a little bit, if we do get a little bit, then probably Tuesday, but that should round it out. But anyways, let's talk about the NFL news about the LA Chargers. You guys know by now, if you guys haven't seen it already, CBS Sports Network and all them talked about it, that the NFL is upset with the Chargers moving to LA, because I don't think they even put a paper or anything to file to relocate. I think they just said, oh, we're moving, and with nothing. They didn't even file to relocate, nothing. They just said, screw it, we're doing it. So everybody and their mothers in the NFL are just, everybody out there in the NFL, 32 league owners are mad. Everybody's mad about this whole situation. But then, I don't know if they're going to be mad when the Raiders move to Las Vegas, but at least they filed their papers to relocate to Vegas. Not like they filed their papers, I don't think the Chargers even filed their papers to relocate to the, So I was on Facebook yesterday, and it's all about that, so I was like, wow. And everybody's all like, oh really, this and that, and this, So we'll see what happens if because it's not set in stone. They're not going to actually have played games. I mean, they do already have on StubHub Center website. You can probably pre-order tickets soon, but we'll see what happens. Because the NFL can rule. They can tell you what to do or not. Because they're the NFL, you know. You're just a non-profit organization. So, but I mean, and I feel the Raiders pain. Yeah, they're moving to Las Vegas, and they've been Oakland, LA. I think they've been a little bit in San Francisco before Oakland opened their stadium. So around in Oakland and LA and stuff around for a while. So it's kind of sad for them to go, you know. Like we have been here, Chargers have been in here, where I live in San Diego for a while. I'm not a San Diego Charger fan, but just always see the news, and people can be like, I'm just tired of hearing about the Chargers. Well, this is big news. I think the NFL is upset. 32 of some of the league owners are upset. So go check it out online on CBS Sports, because they're not getting the warm welcome that they deserved when they came to LA. So it's like, you know, what are you expecting? You know, with the Rams, they got a good warm welcome because they've been in LA for a couple of good seasons. It was like in the 60s in the AFL. It used to be called the AFL, not the NFL. Now it's called the NFL. It used to be just called the AFL, American Football League. But now it's the National, so it goes AFC, NFC. So AFC is the American Football Conference. NFC is the National Football Conference. It used to be called the American Football League, which is now the AFL is just called the Arena Football League. You might not know that. But when I kind of heard the news, and I was on Twitter and CBS, Fox Sports, they're upset. Like even the owner, the commissioner, Roger Goodell's like, I wanted them to stay here, and it's like, well, what are you gonna do about that? Like, so you have to put on this smiley face at the Chargers rally and say, oh, it's gonna be a nice stadium. You guys are gonna host. Because first you kind of botched it. Obviously, he botched this thing like Botchamania. You know, he said Southern California. It's nice to see another team come to Southern California. It's like they've been in here in Southern California already, but I mean LA. And he's like, oh yeah, LA, sorry. You know, it's kind of like a Botchamania. What the hell are you doing, bro? But so, kind of like, oh girl, come on. But you know, it's kind of just crazy to see all the news happen and go down like what it did. So I mean, only time will tell. We'll see what happens if they're actually gonna stay or then move, because you gotta know it's been like a week or so. Maybe 2 weeks since they announced it, but it was 2 or 3 weeks. But then movers out here. because people have to move them, like take other shit over there, and all the movers out here are boycotting, refusing to move the Chargers to LA. A couple of the San Diego movers. So, and Boltman, you guys know who Boltman is, the big Charger fan. You guys see him in the stands. He has the big Bolt mask face on. He wants to sue. He wants to sue the Chargers for handshaking rights, because when you handshake a deal with the by the commissioner and also our mayor Kevin Faulkner, and it's like you did a deal. You can't, like, you know what I mean? Like, whenever you make a bet with somebody or anything like that, you're like, okay, your bet is, or you know what I mean? Like, you make a bet with somebody. Let me just say, like, oh, we're gonna bet on okay, let's say that we're just talking about, I know this game already passed, but national championship. Oh, I'm gonna bet Clemson. I'll bet you $20 Clemson's gonna beat Alabama. Okay, they shook on it. Clemson beats Alabama. Where's my $20? And they don't give it to you? But they broke trust, and that's what they did. They shook hands, went with the mayor, Kevin Faulkner, and all that, and they said, that's what we're gonna do, and he broke the trust. So I think it's kind of crazy, and I think the NFL owners, league owners, deserve to be mad, because it's kind of like he didn't tell nobody. He kind of did like a Donald Trump kind of swerve, like a Donald Trump just write shit on Twitter, like he did with Donald Trump. They just wrote it on Twitter. Didn't even make a press conference. He didn't say, "Oh, thank you, San Diego." He didn't even say thank you to us. He didn't even give a fuck about us. Excuse my language. He didn't even give two shits about us. Because honestly, they don't care about the fans. Honestly, they don't. They just laugh at us, ha 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 ha, laugh at our faces. You know what I mean? Like we're some kind of stupid idiots, but. It's just crazy to me, like, wow, like, it's like, okay, thank you, I guess, what do you want me to say, so, he didn't say no press conference, no nothing. He just said over Twitter that we're going to LA, that's it, over Twitter, and they had all the logos, the temporary logos and stuff up on the website, and all the social media changed, and the website changed, and what's called Fight for Los Angeles, something like that. Like, it's like, come on. I get what the Raiders are moving to Las Vegas, but this was a swerve. Honestly, I rather would have seen the Raiders go to Las Vegas. I mean, the Raiders go to LA than Chargers, honestly, because of the two teams that have been in LA longer. The Chargers, I think, only been there for one season in the 1960s, in the AFL days. Okay. The Raiders have been in the NFL days, so have the Rams been in the AFL, NFL days. So they moved to St. Louis and they moved to Oakland. So I think those are probably the two ones that what the hell are you doing? They'll be the two ones that the fans will just, go crazy over, because those are two teams that have been in LA longer than the Chargers. They've been there for like a season. They're like, oh shit, we're in San Diego, man. They play at the baseball stadium, which is now which this stadium used to be the baseball stadium for the San Diego Padres, which is now transferred to the football stadium. But back in the days, they shared with the college team and the NFL team and the baseball team. So I really don't know what to say, honestly. It's just kind of just blown out proportions. I really do think they should come back. Just like they're just letting the fans just one more season here at the Qualcomm, because we're gonna play at a stadium which nobody is going to be there, because 30,000 seats. You get more seats at Qualcomm than what you get at Stubborn. Stubborn is meant for the Galaxy, and they're also making a new MLS team. They already have the name for the new MLS team in Los Angeles. They probably won't play till like next year or 2019 or something, because they're working on this new stadium, which is where the LA Sports Arena was. And I've been to the LA Sports Arena one time to see a concert. I'm like, thank God, before they closed on the LA Sports Arena, I saw something there, because that was iconic. UCLA basketball played there, they had some good events and stuff, so it's sad to see it go, the LA Sports Arena. But they're building a new one. It's called like BNC or something Field or Stadium, which looks really nice, honestly. It looks pretty nice. They're called the LAFC, so they have two soccer teams in LA. Los Angeles Football Club and LA Galaxy. So it's like competition, really. So they're basically two teams of everything. About two basketball teams, Lakers, Clippers, two soccer teams, LAFC and LA Galaxy. if you want to call two hockey teams, but it's like Anaheim, which is kind of like Orange County here. But if you want to call LA, then you got the Ducks Kings. Then you got the Angels Dodgers kind of thing. But in just LA, you have two college football teams: UCLA, USC, LAFC, LA Galaxy. You know, you got the Lakers, Clippers. So it's kind of like, you know, you have two teams of everything. So it's kind of like kind of blown up proportions. But now we're seeing two football teams, which I think it should only be dumbed down to one, because it's kind of crazy. And thank God they're not sharing the Coliseum, because that would be a freaking clusterfuck to share the Coliseum. So they get that new sand bill. So I have USC, LA Rams, and LA Chargers playing there at the Coliseum. Like, thank God they didn't choose the Coliseum. Thank God, because that'd be one clusterfuck of a mess. But I'm just thinking about it. Like, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. I think I covered enough. Let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think about this whole thing? Is the NFL's upset with the Chargers and the whole move to Los Angeles? Basically, like, just like shoved it in their face, like, you know. But he won it for 15 years. But he hasn't been doing shit for 15 years until like the last second everybody's talking about, oh, we need a new stadium, we need a new stadium, we need a new stadium. Should have been holding that shit for 15 years, we need a new fucking stadium. You know, I'd rather see a new fucking stadium here than anything, because I want to know, if we do get a new stadium, we'll get more bigger events like WrestleManias and other big events, I don't know, like national championship games for college football, or, you know what I mean? Or more bigger bowl games instead of just seeing the Holiday Bowl and the Poinsettia Bowl here, you know? Like, I don't know, other major events like the National Championship, NCAA soccer games, or MLS games, or, because we're supposed to get MLS team, or, you know what I mean? Or outdoor hockey games, you know, like the outdoor AHL, American Hockey League games. They do have outdoor games, and we have an AHL team here, so we can have that, or we can have, you know what I mean? Now we're never going to build a newer stadium, kind of smaller, where the stadium is at right now, tear down, build a new one for like soccer, MLS, and for San Diego State College football team, and also build like another part of the school for campus, for like dorms and stuff. So, you know, it's kind of like, we'll see what happens. But let me know in the comments down below, what do you think about the NFL upset with the Chargers and Dean Spanos, and because they're saying he's like a D. They say he's the nicest guy to talk to. Like, Dean Spanos is the nicest man, you know, kind of cool dude, kind of thing. Until he did this, he like just fucked up the NFL, fucked up everybody, and their whole thing. So it's like, what, like, he just came out of left field like that, you know, like, and the NFL just came out of right field, like, what the hell are you doing, like, colliding to choosing to get the ball, you know, calling it off the left field. Dean Spanos, but if it's calling out on the right, like, let me get the ball, you know. You know, they do when they run, like, the whatever center fielder or left fielder, right fielder come together. Like, I got it, until they both hit each other and they drop the ball. Kind of thing. It's like the NFL on one side, like the right field, and the NFL and the Chargers on the left field. This kind of thing, you know. But anyways, I'm gonna cook up something for lunch, something good. I might make a video on it, I'm not too sure, on my cooking channel. But I really do appreciate you guys watching. Let me know what you guys think about this whole NFL owners thing. It's just kind of upset. I would be. I haven't heard nothing yet. I just saw on CBS Sports, the CBS Sports Network really post about it. So I saw a little bit on that, but I'm not going to check ESPN stuff right now or later and see what they say, because I'll let you know. I'll let you know. Some people say are tired of it. Then I guess they put polls online saying, are you tired of hearing the Chargers or the LA Chargers? And people were like, no. Like, a lot of percent said no, and like 30 or 7% said yes. It's like crazy. I think there's a party going on here. There's balloons and stuff. So we'll see what happens. I think this week we should probably hear more about LA Chargers stuff. If not, then that's it. I mean, they got the new coach, got the new everything. Even the new coach botched it on his press conference when they had the NFLPA collegiate bowl game, with like these college players going collegiate. NFLPA is like the NFL Player Association Collegiate Bowl. So they do that at the Subway Center. They had a practice when he was doing his interview, and he took field, took some photos of the football in his hand, and that took field, and he botched in his interview that day when he got introduced as head coach. And he said, "I'm glad to be your new coach of the LA Chargers." Like, it's always San Diego. It's never been LA. Just because they've been there one season doesn't mean they rule LA. The Raiders and Rams rule LA because they've been here there longer than the Chargers have, and they could say that they own. But they're just happy because they get this new $1 billion stadium right next to the Forum, which is like going to create a lot of traffic and havoc. But it's just a bunch of crap. It's just a bunch of bull crap. But what is it to say? It's just a bunch of bull. It really is. I don't know what to say anymore. But that build-out stadium is going to be like the new entertainment stadium for concerts and all this, and that's going to be the largest video board. I think it's called like the Championship Stadium, or Champions of Los Angeles Stadium. That's what they're going to call it, I think. And like it's a new video board. We have the largest video board. You guys see the best. I mean the best replays. You'll be like, oh man, because they're like kind of comparing like Qualcomm Stadium's video boards are shit, which they are because they also need a new stadium. I mean, obviously, yeah, but it's just like disappointing, really, really disappointing. I don't really feel bad for the city, we had Proposition C, and we had Proposition, I think it was D, and Proposition C, because people didn't really study up on Proposition C. I think I know a lot. If I would have voted, which I got my mail for the primaries, which is weird as hell, but I didn't get my paper for the election this year. I'm kind of disappointed about that, but it's just I would have voted yes on C because people don't know what yes on C is. Yes on C basically means you don't have to pay a dime, like even they don't have to pay a dime on the stadium, and they're thinking, oh, we have to give them our money so people would know on it. Like we don't want to hear. Like people don't know what the hell yes on C was. They're like, okay, we have to give them our money, so we're gonna vote no. I would have voted yes because Proposition C is like we get a new stadium downtown, and like it's gonna be tearing down the convention center, but they're gonna rebuild the new stadium with the convention center combined. And what that is saying or doing basically is, it's like they're gonna get the new stadium. It's gonna have convention center combined, so we can still have Comic-Con down here in San Diego. We still have all these conventions, TwitchCon and whatnot, all these big conventions. But there's sand built to it. So kind of disappointing they voted but this is like the hotel tax is going to go towards the stadium. All this, the NFL's going to pitch in some money and all that. We don't have to pay a dime for this motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like, and everyone's like, okay, we're going to vote no on it. But no on, yes on D is like, we're going to get, that will be tear down. And all the taxpayer money is going to go toward new updated convention center, and it's going to build a new thing over here by Qualcomm and get dorms and stuff for the college, San Diego State, and all this stuff. But it's like, oh, dude, it's so frustrating, and people voted no. I think no on both actually. So it's like I would have voted yes on C and no on D. Cause you still get a convention center. All that, you host boat shows and all these big shows that we have here. We usually have Comic-Con, we had TwitchCon, we had San Diego International Car Shows and all that, so it's like, people should have voted yes, but they didn't know what the hell it was. People were like, oh, they're going to give us our money. We don't have to give anything. We don't have to give us no money. None of our money has to go towards that damn stadium. Besides people coming out of state to come visit for hotel taxes and all that. Nothing has to do with us giving them money. Like let's get real here. Are you guys that stupid? I guess so, because even I'm only 20 years old and I'm smarter than that. Like I knew, I'm just disappointed. I'm really disappointed. It should have been down. Should have went down as a done deal. But and of course these fans, I want more money for this motherfucking city. If I have it down here in San Diego, it's like God, dude, God. That's all I gotta say. It's like God, dude. So he got his way, and I think he's going to bite him in the ass when he comes back, and the NFL talks to him, or some shit's going to go down, and I can't wait to see what happens. I really do can't wait to see what happens, because I'm just shocked and surprised of what's going to happen, what's going to go down if this happens. So anyways, Thank you guys for watching. Don't like us if you guys enjoyed. Let me just guys think down in the comment section down below. What do you think about the Chargers news and the NFL that's up with the Chargers? I like to know from you guys. Because I'm just saddened by the news. Like, it's kind of just not. It means it's getting old. They should just sort of stay in the first place. At least thought about a deal. Because they still had a whole week and like 2 days. They had the Sunday. It was like before they made that deal, that week they said they had a week to make a deal that they're going to stay or move. Then they're like, okay, they haven't made a deal yet. So we're going to add a couple more days. 2 more days or so. So, like, okay, cool. Add the 2 more days. They didn't even need a whole week or 2 days. They just thought about the next day. Bam, okay, we're going to fucking move to LA. And that was it. And I know the Chargers and some of the players still sat and like Joey Bosa. It's Joey Bosa. He's only been there for 1 season. It's about a year. He's like, yeah, it was cool. The fans loved me here. Da da da. But from Melvin Gordon's been here for like two seasons or 3 seasons ago. It's like, yeah, you know. So he felt bad. And he felt bad, and so did Phil Rivers. He's been here since like 12, 13 years with the team. He had like 8 kids. And he's always been a country boy, and this is, some parts of this town is very country, and he wore cowboy boots and jeans and polo to the rally, and he's like, what you're gonna get is me in cowboy boots and jeans, if you can live with that, you know, kind of thing. And it's like, he's been 13 years, he had a family, his kids were going to school out here, so they're probably gonna finish at school, obviously. So anyways, I think that's for watching. It's just sad. It was not really sad, and I'm just kind of saddened by the news. But what can we do? What can we say? Kind of thing. So, anyways, I think that's for watching. I'll see you guys later. Like, subscribe, favorite. I don't know. I'll see you guys later. Go Chargers.